The Taliban advances in the past week have been quite extraordinary, the speed with which they've gone, but there is a much bigger picture here. We can't look at the last week or even the last month or so in isolation. So I've got some maps for you from the Long War Journal. It's an excellent resource for mapping really the last 20 years in Afghanistan. I've decided to go back to January of 2017, so about 4.5 years ago. And this is what I want you to have a look at here. It's almost like an electoral college tally. We're looking at grey areas which are under government control, pink areas which are contested, and red areas under Taliban control. So, yes, a lot of government control at this point. We move 1 year on to January of 2018 and the picture's starting to change. You're seeing more areas that are contested. Another year later, January 2019, and actually the contested areas for the first time are now more than what the government holds. By the end of 2019, again, there are more contested areas. The Taliban is increasing its number of red districts, 420 districts, we should mention, across Afghanistan. And then we get to this point, April 2021, 194 contested districts in Afghanistan. And the only real saving grace is the fact that Kabul, Herat, Kandahar, these big population centres, are still pretty safely in government control. So that's year by year. I want to bring it right down now and actually go week by week, just for the month of June. Watch what happens. Watch the red districts keep adding up. June 9th, June 16th, June 23rd, June 30th. They have piled on there to the point where, if you check our tally at the bottom there, contested areas and Taliban areas are even. That's through June. And the reason I've stopped there is because we need to think about what happens at the start of July. The United States leaves Bagram Air Base. It's a trigger point. Let's roll this. We're starting on July 10th, and the red districts keep piling in again and again. And as we get into August, you see what's been happening in the past week with that big surge of red areas right across the country. It's an extraordinary situation. And let's not forget the big picture as well. Yes, right there, we're looking at the Taliban in 2021, the same Taliban that was removed from power almost 20 years ago.